Hey, we're back. Just wanted to. We've already got 100% on paper, but there's still some things that I want to do. We went to the last of the mementos, and there's a couple of relics that I'm missing. And I've already looked up where they are because there's no way I was finding those shits on my own. Definitely not after I looked it up and found out where they are. I also want to maybe. I want to experiment with some other like. I've been thinking about the tools as well, like the the spool extender. It's good, but I'm wondering if I'm actually getting as much use out of it as I think I should. I feel like maybe the injector band is a more generally useful tool. Like it's like the injector band is just always useful, always, no matter what you're doing. While spool extender is like it's good when you go into a fight with that little bit of extra silk, but then it's like quite hard to build back up to maximum silk without first needing to use it for something else like healing. And so you don't get that much value out of it. And so I'm just sort of been thinking about like what's the like best tools to use. I feel like combining injector pins with multi-binder helps a lot. Like, because it reduces the impact of the multi-binder's extended binding. And it's especially good on Witch Crest, like we're using now, because it lets you get more hits in. And I guess with Witch Crest also, we can also think like the mirror, because we do damage with our bind already, and this would make it do even more damage. I also looked up things like damage values of the silk skills and the tools and stuff. The needle throw only does half of a normal hit's damage, but it does it twice. And the snitch pig adds one extra hit. So it means instead of doing one attack's worth of damage, the needle throw does 1.5. So it's actually not that good in terms of added damage, unless you're using the needle throw constantly. Like for bosses where you need it a lot, like Nihilith, it might be good. Otherwise, I also found out I was under the impression that the nail arts, needle strike, doesn't give silk, but it turns out it does. I thought it didn't. I've tried it a number of times. I didn't notice my silk going up. But it does, which means needle strike is actually a lot better than I thought. I also found out that on Witch, it's like Hollow Knight's. If you on Witch's needle strike, it only does 2 if you don't just let go of the button, but if you tap the button, you can do up to 6 or something, which makes it much higher damage, presuming you get the hits off. You kind of float a little bit in the air as well as you do it. So, kind of go a bit backwards or forwards on your own. I'm not pressing it like that. So the this is potentially good if you're planning on using needle strike a lot. Long nail is also generally pretty good. Weave light is also. I would think I was underestimating this. It lets you regenerate up to 4 silk naturally, which means you can, and 4 silk is enough to use a silk skill, so you can use silk skills without even having to hit anything. And it would also be good for platforming sections where you need to use the needle throw a lot. Polyp pouch, I found this, it makes tools apply the venom, and the venom does 2 ticks of up to 3 damage based on your tool damage level. So there's 6 damage per application, but it doesn't stack. So stuff that hits multiple times doesn't apply like tons and tons of venom. It only applies 2. But that's still pretty good if you're using tools a lot. That would add up. It's probably like really good on something where you're going to use a lot of tools, like Architect Crest. The warding bell is also pretty good. I also found out that if you get... I didn't notice this, but if you get hit while you're healing, you don't just lose the silk that you were using for the bind, you lose all your silk, which is crazy. This doesn't seem that good. This would be good if it didn't only apply at max health, but because it does, it's a bit off. Longclaw is always nice, but not really. But like for Witchcrest, it's a bit overkill. The quick sling, I feel like it's just not really like you get 2 attacks at once. Doubles the number of tools thrown. Like you still throw 2 tools, so it's not like it gives you extra capacity. It just lets you throw them quicker, essentially. Which maybe is good. Like if you're using tools a lot, if you're on a fight where you're relying on a lot of tool damage, that would be good. It would just like I guess you just burn through your tools quicker. So like. I don't know. It kind of balances out in the end. Memory crystal, whatever. I'm taking damage, sharp spines. I'm not sure how much damage it does. I didn't look that one up. Sawtooth circlet. I've saw this can be really good if you employ like speedrun strats, but normally it's kind of shit. Druid's eyes, also kind of whatever. Fractured mask can save you, but not always best to rely on it. Reserve bind, like potentially good in certain situations. Like maybe in boss fights, just having that extra heal could really come in clutch. But then also it's like, well, do you really want to be relying on it? And it also, you only get it once. The Spell Extender is good. Let's go with this for now. Bolt Filament is good if you're using your silk skills a lot, which I don't. And then the silk skills are also different for how I thought. I thought that the parry would do the most damage, but it actually does the least damage. Because the justification is that it lets you like deflect an attack you would otherwise be unable to dodge. And it makes you like invincible while you're doing it. So like the idea is because it's like instant, you can react to an incoming attack that's going to hit you that you can't get away from. And instead, not only avoid the attack, but deal damage back. But, like, that's so hard to actually do. Like, the timing is really precise. You can't be off at all. And similarly, Sharp Dart, because you are also invincible during the dash, it does less damage. And the actual highest damage option is this, Threadstorm. Because like with the spinning attack on Witch, if you mash the button, it lasts longer. And so it can do, like, way more damage at the cost of leaving you vulnerable while you're hanging there. And Silk Spear also does more damage than I thought as well. Silk Spear and Pale Nails do the same amount of damage. Pale Nails, I guess, is easier because it automatically homes in on the enemies. But Silk Spear... Like, we should probably give Silk Spear a try as well. Alright. Right, and we're still missing the enemies. One of these, I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Yeah, that's another thing. Apparently it's not related to, like, any kind of item at all. There's a spot I missed in the Blasted Lands that has an enemy in it. I saw it, on someone else's stream. Now that I've beaten the game, I can actually watch other people play. Without being spoiled. Although I still get spoiled on this, I guess. Right here. And so there is. Argborn of Farloom, you have been chosen. May our citadel's holy gilding harden your soft shell. Holy gilding. This is where, I guess... Is this where they put, like, the gold masks and stuff on them? Argborn of Farloom, you have been chosen. Stand eternal as our arbiter, that no bug-bearing sin shall step within our sacred halls. This is where they made the judges, I guess? can go in there. We can go down here. We try to get a glimpse of them as we go down. Can kill them. Squirm. Wriggling young grub that lives in darkness. We will serve, all will serve, all together, all together. Warmly shifting, dance of scent. Oh, they're very loud. Let's grow stronger. Come on, come out, so I can kill you. If allowed the opportunities, these creatures will grow into a form larger and more oppressive. I guess these are what the judges eventually become. This is such an obscure little area. Like, this is an insane spot. I wonder how, like, besides just areas where I missed items, how many of these are there? Like, these little areas. Just little extra hidden rooms that don't contain anything special, but just, like, little bits of lore and enemies that you wouldn't see anywhere else. Oh, also, I wanted to, there's still some other tools that I want to try out. Like this, the silk shot. I didn't really give this much of a chance. Libra as well, I haven't really used. Increases the speed of... I know this is going to end up being used for one of the things we missed, I found out. Rosary Cannon, I don't think this ends up being very good. Vault Vessels. Yeah, just all sorts of stuff. We need... put something in this slot. Hogfly, we didn't use this much either. Although we don't really have much left. We don't really have much left to do. That was one thing I wanted to check out. Oh, I also found out that you can... There's a whole button input I missed. If you press R3, when it does that, it's like a taunt. And apparently it draws enemies closer to you, as well as it makes your next hit do 50% more damage, but it consumes one silk every time you do it. It's hard to tell, like, it's impossible to tell what kind of damage you're doing without, like, add-ons, right? The damage calculation also is really weird in this game, because enemies have, like... enemies have a modifier as well, based on the level of what you're using to attack them. So, like, if your needle... And generally, the modifier goes down as your abilities get more powerful to sort of, like, balance out your upgrades, so you don't get, like... So you don't kill enemies too quickly, I guess. Which is also really weird. Anyway. Let's go get some of these things that I'm missing. One of them is this way. We can use this shortcut. that does surprise it. Apparently does quite a bit of damage. That silk spear throw. Sorry about fucking up your whole world. That took 6 hits. And I know he was like an empowered guy, but still, that's a lot. 6 silk. Alright. There's a bench in here. This is where one of the relics we're missing is. I always... Like, part of me suspected that there was something more to this. Like, adding the silk speed anklets didn't do anything, so I thought, oh, that's it. But there's actually another way to get more speed, which is to use the flea brew as well. See? And now there's a new area. Fucked up, ain't it? And there's the edge of the world, I guess. No. Inspect. A rune depicting paths away from Farloom. Maybe this was like their escape plan. Or at least, or a map of the world at least. Alright. Put our compass back on. Just got that extra little hidden bit. The other relic we're missing is in Whiteboard. But there's also some other places to go as well. We need to go up to... back to where Sprintmaster is, because that's where one of the mementos is, apparently. Bad fly. Attack! Go, my scarab. Oh, we have to go up. In here. Hello. Nimblebug, you return refreshed and so perfectly timed, for I have a new challenge prepared. The course shall remain the same as the last, but length the lapse will greatly extend. You propose a test of endurance. I have undertaken many in my time. Excellent, excellent. Though no, for this race I can only provide slight reward for victory. What say you, Nimblebug? Let us stride fast forth. Oi, let our mighty contest of shells commence again. This apparently becomes able after you get the 3 hearts. It's gonna take me a little while to remember the course. Ah, fucked up already. We've got to use so it looks like it's 6 laps this time. Boom! Hopefully he doesn't get faster as we go. Okay, still ahead though. And this way. He catches up a bit there. That's step 3. We're only just barely maintaining our lead. Oh god, he's speeding up. Oh, we won! I thought that was the second to last stop. We're good. Again and again you prove your mastery, Nimblebug, yet still I never tire of the challenge. As reward for such an impressive feat of endurance, I have only this small trophy, a memento given to me by my own speed teacher, now fairly passed to you. Sprint Master memento. Now I shall remain and train. And know, though I have no more rewards to give, you are welcome to grace my track as many times as you wish. Nah. Another time, perhaps, sir. Gilded trophy awarded by Sprint Master Swift to the fastest bug in Farloom. Yay! Alright. Next, I guess we go to... I guess we should check out White Ward to get this last thing we're missing. This last relic. Oh yeah, and there's another thing I found out you can do with this taunt that I just mentioned. If you have the rings equipped, Chakra's rings, she does this instead. Oshanka! Like Chakra does. And you can do that too with Chakra, and she does it back. That's cool as hell. We'll have to do that next time we see her. Apparently you can also summon Chakra to Belheart. I guess that's not in Act 3, apparently. The rings seem like they would only be good in like an enclosed area. Do they actually home in on enemies, I wonder, if you bounce them off the walls? Needle throw does 3x needle damage, apparently. Enough to kill a guy like you. The rings just don't do enough damage, I think. If they're not going to bounce multiple times. Got him. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to go the whole way around. Pain. Ouch. Even this isn't an enclosed enough space. Nice. Keep going through. Yeah. Is it up? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Apparently you can do it with a feather down cap. That would have to be really precise. Okay. Lots of wheelchairs and beds. What's this now? Please, remember my voice. Must we? Why this pain? Serve beyond shell, to devote eternal. Is this where they put Ava in the like the stasis tube? Referring to someone that I don't know of. And we can go further. Oh god, look. Whole room of corpses. These are the failed experiments, I guess. Yeah, the rings seem really situational. The flies seem pretty good. I also want to try more with this. I bet that's really good on, like, certain bosses. Like Nihilith, I can see that being insanely good. Let's hand in these relics. Probably get special dialogue for giving over the last ones. Got him for ya. Yes, here you go. Fits my collection well. Look then, look at what I have. What does it say? Choral commandment. Tattered decree the citadel. Bug of voice-grown horse or shell-fallen frail, you've been selected for duty most sacred. Become our light, our guide in darkness, that others worthy may climb to join the holy song. Oh! That's what the lights are for! All the lights around Farloom that are just the little flappy moths trapped inside the glass spheres? Those are all souls of bugs. Become our light, our guide in darkness. That's what that big, painful machine is for. They're just extracting, like, old, sick bugs, taking their souls out and using them as fucking lighting. Jesus Christ. And that's the Void Relic. Artifact impossibly old. Many fine etchings. The Void is like Void Worship is again being shown as, like in Hollow Knight, as the most ancient civilization. No will, no self shade. Rune Heart, plea of a weaver from the furthest edge of Farloom. Flee, sisters. Flee until your strength exhausts. So far, you may escape at last her silken sight. To start anew, to sustain, free of web and service eternal. Yeah, that's so, like, that's why, weavers ended up at Hallownest and stuff, right? And in other kingdoms as well. They tried to flee, Grandmother Silk, I guess because they betrayed her, and then she eventually, like, woke up, like, they betrayed her by putting her to sleep, and then she eventually started retaliating, and the weavers ended up becoming the sinners, and they all fled Farloom or got killed or got imprisoned or something. And then they started hunting the bloodline of the Weavers, everyone who was even part Weaver, and that's why they brought Hornet here. Yes, yes, this is a mighty collection indeed. So many relics safely piled up in here, nice and safe. I've done so well to gather it all up. You mean I gathered it all up? If your collection pleases you, some acknowledgement of my own contribution to its growth is not undue. Ha! Is it gratitude you seek? I will allow you to keep viewing my collection. That is gratitude enough for what little you've given me. My calling it is to gather relics of the past. Look at my collection if you fancy. Look, look. Yeah, yeah. Free shit! We've got so many rosaries. Like, we have nothing left to use them on. Except shooting the rosary gun. Which is a pain in the ass. Alright. Now, I do know we have... Oh, right, we could put the memento in our house as well. Ding. 3 more to go. I know one of them is for a boss. One of them is for a boss that I did not find. And one of them is for completing the hunting log, and one of them is also... Like, yesterday when I found Seth hanging out in Greymore, apparently he travels all around. And you go and talk to him, and then he eventually ends up at the flea caravan. And there, you can... Hang on. And there, he gives you the... He gives you the memento if you beat his scores. Chakra here. He is.
Mejina Fora.
Pushanka. Pushanka.
That's great.
Sheshka.
I love that. There's so many like little details like that in this game. It's really great. There's also a crazy thing you can do with the plasmium file where you can cause yourself to overdose on plasmium, which then turns all your masks into regenerating plasmium, so your health regenerates on its own without you having to heal. But it only lasts until you die or until you rest at a bench, so... And you need to add, like, 9 masks, so it's not really practical. But still. Like, just crazy little interactions like that. Alright. Let's go. We're going to the Blasted Steps. I don't think I ever would have found where this is on my own. The only hint I have to go on is the missing part of the enemy log. Which is... not there. I guess it's there. Yeah. Like, this suggests... The ordering here suggests that whatever I'm missing is in the Sands of Karak, and it is. Okay, let's go. We're going this way. Is it up here? Might be close. It's somewhere along here. Fuck you. Forgot. I can't heal normally. I don't remember where it is. Okay. Definitely not up here. Coral sways, clear water flows, come out river. It's somewhere in this lower left area. I know that much. And I know we have to go up. I just can't remember where exactly. Thought I would be able to find the spot on my own easy enough, but it's not so obvious. That was predictable. It's hard to do this while looking at something at the same time. It can't be along these middle areas, can it? Hang on. Huh. Okay. It's further down this way. It looks like it's here somewhere. Yeah? Aha. That's ridiculous, man. Look, there's nothing to suggest that there's anything up there. Like the faintest hint that it keeps going up. And no prompt to check in this area either. And you need super jump. We haven't rested. Edge of the world, it seems. And we don't have much health. Not a good spot. No roof. Sorry, bro. Watch her at the edge. Predictable. We didn't have much health left, and it's a brand new enemy. I should have at least rested at the bench at the Blasted Lands. This is the last boss left in the game. I did find out from looking things up that I missed an optional fight against Chakra. You can spar with her in Act 2 after you've done her last quest where you find her master. You can spar with her down at Greymoor, but it's missable as soon as you get to Act 3. So I missed it, which is a shame. I got to duel with Garmond at least. You don't get anything for the duel with Chakra except a journal entry about her, which is not required to complete the Hunter's Log. He does 3 hits there. God, he does that fucking hell that jump, man. He turned around mid-air. He turned around mid-fucking air. Oh, and I forgot. Oh no, I did rest here, thank God. It's still a bit of a trek. This is what it's all about, man. Just learning the patterns, learning what you can and can't do, and then executing. Fuck off! Oh my fucking God. Sucks that you have to spend so much silk to get there. There's probably another set of these crust things that I was missing. That lets me get down. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot his thing. I'm gonna die before I even get back there, and I'm gonna lose all those millions of rosaries that I had, even though I have nothing to spend them on. I didn't even get to do one attack, bro. I didn't even get to do one attack. It might be easier to come up from down here. But then again, maybe not. The difficulty of the bosses in this game is not what gets to me, it's the runbacks, I think. Like, I'm fine with the boss being really hard. Like, a hard boss is fine. But when it takes you like 5 minutes to get back to it, so you can only do one attempt, like every 5 minutes, that's when it starts to get like really frustrating. It's like, I just want to be able to grind the boss, and having to get back here is just a pain in the ass. I'm gonna ignore that. Oh wow, he's very long. Ah. There we go. Not too bad. Are we going again? Nope, he's dead. Grey memento. Engraved cruststone, worn by sand and blanched by time. Watch, remember, till time, life anew. Memento can be displayed in a home. He was the last knight watching out over the, for the kingdom. Watching over the edge of the kingdom for the coral guys. Super crazy hidden boss. Alright. So all that's left is 2 mementos. One is for the hunter log, which I'm probably not going to do on stream. I'm missing 1 enemy. I should look up where that last enemy is. 234 out of 235. Where is it? Further up here, I think. Here. Okay. Let me look something up. Siksong enemy list. Hunter's Journal. Let me... Okay, I'm assuming this is in order, so let me search by... Not Four Brothers. I thought they were called Forge Brothers. They're Four Brothers. Fraglight. They appear in the same area as Kragler after it has been defeated. But I've been through that area. Okay. Let's go to Marrow. I think this is where I want to be. Yeah, this'll do. We can probably go up. Up is better, I think. Now we just need to get across to the wormways. They appear in here, apparently. There they are. Infant form of the more formidable Kragler. That's it. Every enemy found. I'm only missing a handful of completions as well. Maybe it wouldn't take that long to go them all. I just don't feel like I have much use for the vaults anymore. Could have used it more with that boss just then, maybe. I end up focusing too much on the needle. I forget about my tools unless they're really useful. Seems like there's a void mess in here. It's useful in those kind of situations. There's another one for the list. The moss looks to grow even inside their stomach, which the pilgrim spits at foes in compressed globs. Foul form of offense. Alright, let's go find Seth then. He's supposed to be in Sherwood, I believe. I can quickly find out. Come on. Right. It doesn't seem like he's going to be too hard to find. He's just on the main path in each area, I think. These guys are getting impatient. Like, we're going somewhere? We're going somewhere? not in there. Good angle. No. I expected him to be in there. Oh yeah, this is another thing we can do with the Vault Vessels. They instantly explode when they hit water and kill everything on the water. Okay, so he's not in this spot either. Maybe he's in the grave area? Zap. Oh. Okay. Right over here. Ah, here you are. Hello.
Ah, Menoso.
Oh, hello again. This time I most certainly do recognize you. It's a pleasure to bump into you here, deep in this serene wood. You have a name like I do. Would you share it with me?
Da, Finistra.
Certainly, sir. I am a hornet. I notice you gazing at the buds above us. Are they familiar to you, perhaps?
Bina Seru?
No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather some up before venturing on.
Hehe, Tosko.
I've learnt, too, that travelling is not without its dangers, but I find myself wielding my weapon quite adeptly. It's curious the way our instincts can guide us with such precision.
Hehe, Tosko Kel.
Okay. Where does he appear next? At the Grand Gate. Easy. We'll just run back over to the... whatchamacallit? The Bell Beast. And we'll go via Blasted Steps, I suppose. Pretty quick way. can do a whopping amount of damage with binding with the mirrors as well. Gotcha, bitch. Get hit with your own shit. He's not on the ground. Where does this path lead? It goes down to the underworks, does it? I don't want to go there. Where is he? Right at the top, perhaps? No? Okay. Let me look a bit closer. Yeah. Grand Gate. Seth may skip this location entirely and go straight to Fleetopia. The exact cause for this is currently unknown. It looks like he's meant to be right in the way, so... It looks like he has skipped. I guess we'll find out. Get that cursor out of there. We'll just go down, right? I hate those fucking green flies so much. I hate them to death. They gotta be one of the worst enemies in the game, and there's a lot of bad ones. That's the way to deal with them, I think. Just stay calm and use the damn grapple. Go away. Almost got maggoted. Yeah, you skipped that.
Benny Frank.
Greetings, Seth. It is a welcome surprise to see you here amongst these festivities.
Ah,
Hello, hello. Yes, my wandering was long, and I began to fear I would meet my end in those sticky swamps below. How lucky I was to stumble upon the home of these friendly revelers. They said I could be a flea here with them, so of course I agreed. Seems a good as place as any to call my home, at least for a time. Now I just need to grow a little fur and sprout some wings, eh? Haha! Have you tried your pull-up the games? Rollicking good fun, don't you think? Wonder if I could score a little higher if I tried again. Now, I think I've already beaten his score on 2 of these. Yeah. It's only the dog. Oh no, he beat me on bounce by 1. We gotta get to 68 on the bounce. Let's switch to Wanderer's Quest for that. And what can we pair with the Wanderer's Crest? Deadstorm. Long Nail is great. We definitely want Long Nail. In Badge could be a play. That does a lot of damage, apparently. Maybe we do Bounce last. This one's going to be the hardest, I think. 95 seconds we have to beat. That's a lot. I only just barely managed to win last time. They're already going crazy. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Damn it. Got double fucked. The platforms are the things you have to pay attention to. No, I gotta survive an extra 30 seconds. That's wacky. Oh. I didn't let go of the bloke for too long.
Pashma. Olinko.
This might take a while. This might be the hardest thing in the game. Carmelita ain't got shit on the fucking flea dodge. I love that you can still hear grandmother. You can still hear the grandmother's screams. Fuck! I didn't see the... Missed it.
Pashma.
How did he get 95? Like I said, we might be here a while. I definitely feel like you have to pay more attention to the platforms than the fleas. The platforms are what kill you. Generally better to be higher as well, I think. Holy fuck! Just barely. Got double fucked. So close as well. 6 seconds off. Or 7 seconds if we need to beat him by 1. Past a certain point, it doesn't seem like it gets any harder. You just gotta maintain. And get a little bit lucky as well, I think. You definitely don't want to have to use your double jump if you don't need to, because you need it in case you get knocked off. The scream threw me off. Sucks to go backwards from your last attempt. But I do think you need to get a little bit lucky. Just a little bit. Careful. Usually seems better to switch to the newer platform. Damn it. That was real unlucky there. I had to be floating because of the big flea. And because you need to be floating, you have to use your double jump as well, because you can't be floating without having used your double jump. So that was a bit of an unlucky combo there, I think. Careful. Nah. I accidentally threw the needle off on the second go. That was bad.
Pashma. Olinkov.
Should remember that I have the needle in the arsenal as well if I need it. Ah, fuck! I saw it a fractions of a second too late. platform change. I thought I was
Pashma.
going back down onto the same platform,
Olinkov.
but it changed mid-jump. Careful, careful. We're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We got double blocked back onto the platform. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Nah, I didn't have to double jump.
Pashma. Olinkov.
This is my least favorite of the 3 games they've got here. Feels a bit like it's the one that's the most up to chance. The platform switches get really fast. Lucky. Yeah, we did it. I was still going. That'll do. 112. Victor, the trial has ended and you've bested your score. Rich is champion. Okay, just need to beat this. Mamashka! Oh. I was a bit overestimating my attack range there. Hopefully this one won't take quite as long. I'm a little bit better at this, I think. Or at least it's a little less random. You can needle strike as well, which is helpful. Ah. Overestimated the speed. Underestimated, rather. Come on. Got him! They're getting crazy fast. I wanted to go for crat. That's fine, we got a good score. Vicna, dear one, you outdo yourself. To beat your previous high score is a marvel indeed. Nah. Hey, man. Well now, how brilliant. In all these fine games you have matched my scores and more. What wonder to be here and able to witness a display of such profound talent.
Yanara.
Besting your scores proved an immense challenge set, and yet you seem to have achieved them yourself with relative ease. You flatter me, but yes, my own aptitude continues to surprise me. So many skills I cannot recall learning. But do not underplay your own achievements, for they too are significant, inspiring even. In fact, for my deep respect, I insist you take this small medallion. I found it within my belongings, and know not where I came upon it, but it has a most pleasant sense. Let it serve as a marker of a friendship I feel is only just begun.
Nesvir.
Thank you, Seth. I shall keep it close. Guardian's Memento, Age Medallion of the Wondrous Sect. A gift given in respect of great skill. And that's it. The last one is just, missing these guys. So we haven't... The one... It helpfully outlines the ones we're missing. I can't remember where this guy was. Oh, the Citadel's Memoriam. Your achievements in the games are inspiring. In time, I may have to challenge those impressive scores. After I've done this, all that's left is to beat the game again to get the achievement for 100% completion. But I think I might do that later. I kind of don't feel like facing the final boss right now. Might do that off stream at some point. It's just an achievement. Doesn't really matter. Maybe sometime later when the game updates and gets more content, I can do it. Because I know they said they've got more stuff coming. Let's talk to Sherma as well while we're here. We're almost done, Sherma.
Oh, Benventra.
Red Maiden, you have some great task ahead of you, do you not? If so, then I fear the time of our final parting draws near.
Husband?
You sense it true, Sherma. I shall soon descend to the darkness below the kingdom and quell the source of Farloom's rending. If that task is achieved, my future may take me far from Farloom, but know I have faith that you will hold these bugs together and see them prosper. Ah, in truth, I'm still only a fool, but I'll hold dearly to your faith in me. That warmth will help me endure whatever challenges lie ahead. Now let me pray for you, dear friend, and may my hopes follow you into the deepest darkness and beyond. Yay! Maiden strong, wreathed in red, shield her shell, bless her thread. She fights for us until the end. Please protect my dearest friend. Alright. Let's go head up into Memoriam. Play too much. Alright, where's the big boy? Oh, I forgot we're not on Witch anymore. I was trying to do our attack heal. Maybe over here? Apparently not. Okay. Respawn. This doesn't seem right. We should be in the Moss Home area. Whatever that was. Ouch. And that goes up to the coral area. What am I missing? Out of the way. Cogwork heart. Maybe in the left there? I doubt it, but... Because they're separated into, like, the distinct areas here, right? This seems like where the big Aussie boy should be. There he is. So close to a perfect third form. If only they'd been able to breed out the spines. If not for the spikes, I would think it an appealing bug. Bug is soft and clumsy, but to its fortune, its home caves seem relatively free of effective predators. I wonder why that is. Motherhood is an instinct that can push creatures beyond what seems their natural limits. It turns even weaker beasts like these into formidable foes. The Grom. Right, those are in the wormways. This might take a little while, so I don't think I'll do it right now. It's a bit boring. So I think I'm going to call it here and decide that's it. That's Hollow Knight Siksong done. Elder Pilgrim, yeah. Man, I can't even remember where that guy was. Bunch of pilgrims that we need. The Might Mother. Oh, these fucking guys. 13 more? You really wanted us to kill like a bazillion of these. Slubberlug. Where was this? Younger form of a muck. Oh, I remember. They're in bile water. What else are we missing? This thing. Oh, they're in the memoriam as well. And then Giant Drake Bite, Drake Lord. Ugh. This all might be a bit of a pain in the ass. Partition. These guys, more cogwork guys. There's still quite a... Man, there's quite a few, isn't there? And I don't really feel like fighting them. Going and hunting them. The Winged Life Seed. Shadow Charger. I mean, overall not that many. We're only missing 26. But that's still probably going to take, like, probably an hour or two. So, I'll do that off stream, if I feel like it. That's going to be it. That's Siksong. For now, at least. They're going to add more stuff later. But, great game. Love it. That'll be all for now. Bye-bye.